Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice. Today, apparently it's the final cross-examination. I kind of thought we had a little bit more ways to go, but we could be ending this case today. What a wonderful balloon artistry.
Your Honor, please save it for the internet. Now then, what would you like to make me to make for you this time?
Actually, I wanted to call you back for more testimony.
But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. What? You didn't find that funny? Oh, anyway, what's exactly going on, Simon?
It seems the person who murdered Master Tornado was wearing perfume.
And you were the only person I could think of that wears perfume. Wait, you mean I'm a suspect now? You knew about Owen, right? Well, yeah, I often played with him at Shisha's request. So that means he could have left that fake dying message, right? What? Just because I wear perfume and know Owen? You think I'm a murderer? Oh, how could you?
The witness is absolutely right. With no evidence but the distorted memories of a small child in a grown man's body, it is outrageous of the defense to accuse this woman.
That's right. You don't even have any proof.
You may step down from the stand, Gairu. Gairu? Ah, well, the defense does not have one scrap of evidence that connects you to the crime. Is that true? That might be true. I have no fucking evidence.
Alright, wait a minute. I may not have proof, but Owen's testimony is still...
Enough. Feel free to leave, Gairu.
But I'm so close. There must be something I can do. Well, if the prosecutor says it's okay, then I guess I'll be going now.
Silence. I didn't say it was okay, and I'm a prosecutor. Hoi, Gairu, you're an entertainer, aren't you? Once you go on stage, it's your duty to complete your performance, is it not? So what are you doing, leaving halfway through? Oh, someone's got a band-aid on her bangs.
There's a bandage on Gairu's head. And since we know that Master Tornado's killer was cut out of their face somewhere...
Impossible.
How'd you know, Simon?
I didn't, I just wanted to threaten someone. I didn't, but I had to take a chance and see for myself. Otherwise, your theory would remain a groundless accusation. Finally, assaulting people is on our side.
Your Honor, Prosecutor Samadi, the scent of perfume and an injury on the forehead, these things are completely consistent with Owen's testimony. In short, the mysterious individual Owen saw in the dressing room could have been Gairu.
Okay, I'm gonna put that through. It's because it's Gairu, it's one of them. Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, exactly. So text-to-speech is like Gaira, so I'm gonna keep calling her Gairu. Because I was calling her that for a while, then I started calling her Gairu, then Gairu, and then I'm just, I don't really know. So Gairu. Miss Sykes. I'm not in the game. How about now? There we are. Does this mean you are formally indicating this witness for indicting this murder for indicting the witness for the murder of Typhoon Tornado? Should your accusation prove to be false, I hope you're prepared to pay the price in full.
Simon, what price are you talking about?
Ha! Thought that should be obvious. Absolutely nothing, because he has actually no power here. But also, he'll never see you in court again. I must say, though, he knows how to make a trial interesting.
So whose side do you want, Simon?
That's, debatable. Go on, then. Into the deep end with you. You really have but one choice anyways. Well, Miss Sykes, I'm waiting.
With regards to with, Gairu Tornado.
There you go.
There's no reason for me to hold back, not if I really believe in my client. The defense wishes to formally indict Gairu Tornado for the murder of Typhoon Tornado.
I've tried to be merciful, but now not even your pleas will reach the Holy Mother's ears. No, how's your scarf thing, Shawl? How's that moving? Do you have batteries? Probably have batteries.
You'll have plenty of time to regret your decision in the pit of hell. That I won't need it. The person who murdered the victim was not Mr. Wet, but it was Giru Tornado. The bandages just from a silly slip-up I made while cooking yesterday.
Cooking? What were you doing? Like fucking tenderizing meat with your forehead?
What kind of extreme cooking were you doing? You cut yourself on your forehead. Well, what can I say? That's what happened. You also don't have an alibi for the period before 4 p.m., do you, Giru? But I really didn't know anything was wrong until Shisha was found dead. If you don't believe me, then with the twisty twist. And balloon! There you have it, an adorable little kitty.
That's a cat?
How could you expect a cutesy little balloon artist like me? I've been meaning to say this for a while now, but could it be that you don't have an eye for balloon art?
I mean, yeah.
Don't you think I know that? You didn't have to come out and say it. I'm the daughter of the great Raku artist. I never wanted to be a stupid dude for stupid balloon art. I was supposed to be a Rakugo storyteller, but just like my late daddy. But she still told me to do balloon art instead, Sniffle.
I guess the victim
Thought she had no talent as a Rakugo artist either. So you still gonna suspect a poor little thing like me? At least I was trying to skirt the issue. It all comes down to the scent of perfume and the cut on your forehead. You and the culprit in Owen's testimony share two traits. You're dead set on accusing me, aren't you? Well, here's what I have for naughty little girls like you with the twisty twist.
It's a gun. Oh no, it's a sword. Oh,
I'll cut you, witch! Go ahead and make me testify all you want. When the truth's revealed, I'll be your balloon or mine that blows pop.
yeah, okay.
Got it?
Oh my. Is this yet another hidden personality?
Simon, is everybody in Tornado School like this?
How should I know? Also, yes. We try not to talk about it. Oh, she's in battle stance and the gallery's getting a fucking view, apparently.
Yeah, I visited the dress room during that time to make a courteous call after my act. Shisho and Owen were in there, but they were both snoring up a storm. I saw them know Shisho left, so I just left. Didn't want to disturb him, you know. The perfume or so must have been left over from when I visited. So, Giru's saying she went into the dressing room but then left right away.
Don't take her on her word.
Like, no shit. Like, really? I'm just trying to figure out how to get her to talk about what really happened.
Now then, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Like the balloon sound effect.
Wonk.
That's actually really good. I have 2 life. That's right. I forgot to save before a few of those things.
A courtesy call after your performance, huh? Come to think of it, and you mentioned something and mention making the same kind of visit. Yeah, a visit to your master before and after your routine. It's just common courtesy with us Rakugo artists and entertainers. So that means you pay the victim a courtesy visit before your performance too, right? What did you see at the time? He was having a drink and getting himself into a festive mood. He liked to say that drinking gave him a silver tongue. So he was already drinking by then. And he wasn't in the dressing room yet at the time. He must have gone in during my act, because when I got back...
I kind of went all out on Fetish's outfit, huh?
Could you describe how they appeared? They were both stretched out on the floor, snoozing away. So sitting the victim up and cover over the table must have been the culprit's doing. After all, who wouldn't stretch out on the floor if they could take a nap? Plus, it matches up with what Owen said in his testimony. But if he was asleep, how could you tell it was Owen? I didn't know it wasn't Undo. I've known the guy for ages. One look at his face and I know which one I'm dealing with.
I mean, it is pretty easy.
I see. I saw the note Shiso left. Where did you find your master's note? I don't know. Can't remember.
Okay, so it's important.
Did you notice anything unusual in or out of place in the room? Well, there was sake and a half-eaten manju on the table. But I didn't see anything else out of place or whatever in that room, though.
Oh, is that a fact?
Of course it is. What do you think?
And you didn't change anything around while you were in there?
I didn't do anything. Look, I'm telling you. I didn't see anything funny near Shisho, and I didn't touch anything in the room.
Your baldness. I request that Gira's last statement be added to her testimony.
Sammy, that's my job. What's a statement like that gonna do for us?
Just play along and you'll see soon enough. I have no problem with adding that to the testimony, but how about you, Miss Sykes?
I have no problem with it either, because if I said I did, Sam will fucking choke me out.
Yeah, we didn't press on this one either, so...
So you mean the scent Owen smelled when he witnessed the crime was from your perfume? Yeah, sure, why not? All the proof is that I was in the dressing room anyways. Don't do anything to prove I killed Shisho. That may be true, but Bucky's the one who bumped off Shisho, whatever.
That's there.
So, I just want to confirm, you didn't see anything at all unusual or out of place anywhere around the victim? I already told you, nothing. And you didn't touch anything at all in the dressing room? How many times am I gonna say, no, I didn't touch nothing?
So she clearly touched something.
But then, is she saying she didn't see what Endu immediately saw when he checked the victim's body? Does it mean it wasn't there at the time? Oh, hold on. I guess there was something.
What is it?
The soap making equipment was already in the room. That means Bucky must have been in the dressing room before me, doing something. Ugh. Thanks for no help. Well, a new statement has been added, but she's still sticking to her guns.
She said she didn't see anything unusual in the dressing room. But that strikes me as a little strange on its own.
Really? Why?
Figure it out for yourself. If Master Tornado really is the one who left that, you think Giru would have noticed it. And if Master Tornado wasn't the one who left it, then we must ask who did. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I think so.
To the TV. So here... Present? TV can be used to monitor the stage. Is that the only TV reference we have? The answer is yes. So this? Save maybe? Add this. Yeah, no, music. We good!
Gary, you said you didn't notice anything odd or unusual near your master. You also said you didn't touch anything in the dressing room. That's right, what about it? Then I wonder who left that dying message with the Karuta cards. That's not what I was talking about, actually, but alright. What are you going on about? It had to have been Bucky. Sorry, but that's not possible, because only 3 people knew of Endu's personality. Endu, your master, and you. Eek!
And if Bucky had left the Karuta message, he wouldn't have spelled out Owen. He would have just spelled out Endu.
But it boils down to this. As a member of the Tornado School, you, Giru, Tornado, are the only person who could have left that dying message. And as the person who left that message, it's clear that you are Master Tornado's killer.
Don't bite that. It's gonna blow up in your face.
Will you have a quick yapping?
You are like wretches clinging to the spider thread of salvation.
Allow me
to cut to that holy thread from the heavens and bring you back down to earth.
Would you quit butting in when everything's standing on my way?
Silence, child. Playtime is over.
Yeah, you keep saying shit like that, but it's rarely ever right. As the witness today, she went into the dressing room and soon came out again. But the victim's note was not the only reason she left with such haste. There was another reason that compelled Giru to leave at once. Giru, would you please relate some said reason to the court? There was a reason why Giru had to leave the dressing room? Well, I didn't want to show you this, but I guess I had no choice. Keep your eyes peeled, because here it comes. Bare hand! Red hand? Your hand is all swollen and red. What happened, Giru? You must know, I'm allergic to buckwheat.
Fair enough, I guess.
Allergic reacting to buckwheat can vary, though they're usually on the severe side. With Typhoon Tornado making soba noodles in his dressing room, Giru is lucky to still be alive, considering the soba flour that's swirling in the air. Good thing I left pretty quick. I managed to escape with just a mild reaction.
I feel like if that was the case, right, it is super irresponsible of Master Tornado, Shisho, to have buckwheat in the theater if he knew one of his employees was severely allergic to it.
But I touched Shisho as he was being carried away, and look what it did in my hand. Well, there must have been some soba broth on his clothes or something. If I hadn't healed any of that soba flour, I would have had a seizure and it had been good night, Giru. I never could have stayed in the dressing room for very long.
A person allergic to buckwheat couldn't be in a room with soba flour in the air. And certainly couldn't use soba dough as a murder weapon either.
This isn't good.
You knew it would come to this, didn't you? That's why you never mentioned her allergy.
Huh. As if I would do anything underhanded.
You have done a lot of shit underhanded, dude.
I'm simply trying to protect the privacy of the witness. Let's think of all these accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open?
Sorry about that. Alright, cool. We should be fine. Did I read this?
I'm sick of all the accusations. Why don't I just testify and get it all out in the open?
Yeah, sure, go for it. At least you were able to make a normal looking, like, balloon sword, right?
Excuse me, I thought the last testimony was the last cross-examination, the final cross-examination.
I feel like the save lied to me.
Giru's buckwheat allergy. If I give him the slightest contact with buckwheat, I get an allergic reaction.
I don't know what you're talking about, like talking like a Athena now, but
with that much soba flour in the air, that room could have literally killed me. Look at my hand. Just touching Shisho's body caused as much damage. There must have been soba broth on his clothes. I never could have committed that murder in the dressing room.
I
can't believe it. Nobody told me she had a soba allergy. Did you know, Simon?
Does it look like I knew? Protect the privacy of the woman with my foot. What a dirty trick.
Now, what do we do?
There's only one thing to do. Wait for after the trial, then kill them both. Put Prosecutor Sadmuck to shame with your cross-examination.
Right. Was that a murder?
Don't worry about it.
No matter how small, I'll find us an opening and break her testimony down.
I do want that hat. I kind of want that sword too. But I am an idiot, so...
You're not lying about this soba allergy of yours, right? Of course not. I swear on the grave of my father in heaven. I even got a doctor's certificate.
Yeah, that's more of what's important.
She seems to be telling the truth. I've had this allergy as long as I can remember. But I never dreamt in a million years it'd clear me with murder.
And you'll come out of this smelling like a delicate buckwheat flour to boot.
Well said, Your Honor. I don't know what those smell like, but alright.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what that smells like. Wheat, maybe? Maybe?
I'll give you there's quite a bit of flour scattered in the dressing room, but you went in to pay your respects to your master regardless, right? Yeah, but like I said, I came right back out. I mean, the soba-making tools were right there. You better believe I was careful not to breathe any of it in. But you still could have committed this crime if you held your breath while doing it.
Suffocating yourself while suffocating your victim.
Don't be ridiculous. I would have suffocated him to death before Shisho did. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, get a grip, will you? Oh, man. You think that's ever happened? Not like holding your breath, but I mean, that would be hilarious too if a killer was trying to kill someone and they blacked out because they were holding their breath. You think like someone was trying to choke someone and accidentally like fell back or something and ended up choking themselves out? I don't know how that would be possible if they were wearing like something around their neck, I guess. Huh. Maybe there's a twist, like you were actually allergic to dog that notes soba. You can't bring my little Jujmu in here? I'll hug and squeeze him like there's no tomorrow. I tell you, I'm a genuine honest to goodness soba allergy. Okay. Defense, the witness clearly has an authentic allergy to buckwheat. Any further deliberation on the matter would be meaningless, pointless, worthless. Like me. You heard the man, lawyer girl. All right, fine. I was just starting to think the same thing. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. Probably got this allergic reaction on my hand because I touched Shisho.
I mean, that looks itchy. I used to have eczema on my feet. And then my hands. I mean, I still kind of have some on my hands. That's more of a later life thing. The one on my feet was on top of my feet, thankfully. On the bottom would have been fucking torture. But man, that shit was rough. I had for most of my, high school and through college, I had it. But man, it was fucking bad. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, press.
I have a question about that, actually. If you're allergic to soba, does that mean you're allergic to the noodle broth, too? Well, the buckwheat from the noodles can dissolve into the broth, so duh. Touching soba broth can be just as deadly for me. Didn't you know anything? What an amateur. I'm sorry. Do I look like a doctor? Look, anything that has soba in it or anything that has touched soba is like poison to me.
And I mean, it sounds pretty much the same as like a peanut allergy or anything, like any like real allergic reaction, right?
So I just want to cover all the bases, but could the murder have possibly occurred somewhere other than the dressing room?
That is out of the question.
By even asking, you're showing how your complete disregard for all we have discussed until now.
Yes, I have to agree. The defense can't go around suggesting new premises about bases.
Unfortunately for you, Shisho didn't take a single step from his dressing room around the time of the murder. Well, that is unfortunate for everyone.
Oh, I don't need to present anything? Giro could not have possibly committed the crime in the room where soba was being made. Finally, the time has come to let for the last rites of the victim to begin.
What would Mr. Wright do at a time like this?
Burn the place down? That's you, Chronos. Yeah, but I control Wright, so...
Arf arf! There's only one thing to do!
What are you smiling about? Has the pressure overwhelmed you?
Nope! It's just the worst of times when lawyers have to force their biggest smile. I see, you have no rebuttal, and so the only thing left to do is for you to smile. That's where you're wrong, mister! I do have a rebuttal! Let me just think for a moment. Turn your thinking around, Athena! Don't try to figure out how Giru, who is allergic to soba, could commit the crime. Figure out how Giru could be in the room and not have an allergic reaction. Then place a regulated flour dough for udon noodles.
Oh, but it wasn't soba? Is that what you're trying to say? Is udon not made of fucking buckwheat flour? Yes, I am aware he blacked out, Simon. Resting, do not disturb. Okay. So that wasn't him sleeping, that was him resting the dough. Right. Udon buckwheat noodle recipe. How about not recipe then? How about just buckwheat udon noodles? Haku baku organic udon noodles or wheat original udon noodle soup. Soba is a Japanese buckwheat noodle. Is it just okay? So soba is just a buckwheat, but udon would be a different type of flour. Udon is made up of 100% wheat flour, where soba is made up as either buckwheat flour or a mixture of buckwheat and standard white flour. Okay, I understand. I get it. It was udon. I get it. We don't need all these flashbacks, Danganronpa. Like, come on. Digimon. What the hell is that? Mon Deer? Something? It was Digimon. What if a certain piece of evidence doesn't mean what we think it means? The rest one? In that case, they might be able to prove that Giru could have committed this crime. No matter how hard you search your mind, you cannot overturn facts. As wrong as you are. If you have any further objections, I'll hand down my ruling. Well, too fucking bad I do. True, I can't overturn facts, but what if we get our facts about a piece of evidence wrong? I mean, to be fair, that you blurting that out in court probably would cause a problem. Got our facts wrong. What are you talking about? Especially after all the fucking flip-flopping we've done. In which piece of evidence do you mean, Miss Sykes? Please point it out to the court. The evidence proves that Giru could have killed her master, even with her soba allergy. This?
Take that!
It's Master Teno's note. The note? Preposterous. What possible connection could there be between the witness's allergy and that note? The answer lies in the true meaning of this note. Its true meaning? The note doesn't mean I'm resting, do not disturb, as we had assumed. But rather, it actually means this dough is resting, do not disturb it. Wait a minute, Athena. That doesn't make any sense. You're right, it doesn't. After all, as Becky told us many times, you don't let soba dough rest. What's all this jibber jabber got to do with anything? This is it, the home stretch. The note in Mr. Wet's words have led me to the conclusion that Master Tornado was making udon. The victim Typhoon Tornado was not making buckwheat noodles. Okay. Shouldn't there have been bags stating buckwheat flour around? Like, I feel like that evidence, well, it should have been evidence, even if it was unimportant, right? When you do a crime scene, generally speaking, it is, you take everything into account. And sure, some things might not be important, but it's still evidence to be looked at. Anyways, he was making udon noodles instead. Pocahontas! That layer of flour in the dressing room wasn't soba flour, but plain old wheat flour for udon. So actually, it was totally possible for Giru to be in that room and kill her master. Oh. Ow. What? But if that's true, it changes everything. Your Honor, the defense requests that the flour in the room be tested immediately. Or check the bags. Soba noodles were found in the bowl, and Giru had an Araxinian in her hand. Oh, she placed them in the bowl. How do you explain that? Well... Even if it's udon flour instead of soba, you still cannot prove Giru committed the crime. But... Don't lose your nerve now. Keep charging forward or you'll feel my blade on your back. Not with the threats already, I got it. Talk about pressure. Alright, Athena, take a look in a book. It's reading rainbow time. Are we turning into a sperm? We're turning into a sperm!
I'm gonna re-visualize the case from the start of it, so everyone fucking shut up for a second. I have to find conclusive evidence that Gear committed this murder.
He was making udon. Or ramen, I guess. I don't fucking know the difference, but udon.
By my logic, Mr. must have been making udon noodles in his dressing room. But something on the crime scene indicates otherwise. What was found in the bowl? Soba. Even though Master wasn't making soba, soba noodles were found in the scene. So that means the noodles had to have come from somewhere else. Wait a minute, one mysterious serving of soba noodles? Huh, that sounds familiar.
What? Okay, what? What the fuck do you mean?
What do you mean it sounds familiar?
All right, Gear made it. Catering service, so Master of Soba is stock. Yeah, sure. That? Soba was from the Master Soba stock. Okay.
Soba noodles found in the theme were for the master stock of uncooked noodles. But then, why would the culprit go out of her way to cook the soba and put it in the bowl?
Why did the culprit? She likes to hide the udon dough. I don't know how that works, but sure.
Soba was found at the scene, so that means the culprit must have taken the udon with her to hide it. But why did the culprit take the udon away?
Killed him with the udon dough. Killed him with the udon dough. That's a grudge against udon. Murder weapon was udon dough.
That's it! The udon dough was the real weapon used to kill Typhoon Tornado. The reason why no weapon was found is because Gear got rid of the dough. I'm back! The real murder weapon was the udon dough the victim made. If we can find this dough, that'll prove my theory correct. And undeniably prove Gear's guilt.
Even if we could find this dough, what makes you think that it would prove she's the one?
Sure. Please recall Owen's eyewitness testimony, Prosecutor Shimati. If the injury on Gira's forehead was caused by the victim's knife, when Gira's blood must have dripped on the dough used as the murder weapon,
could we find the knife as well?
That makes it a pretty conclusive evidence, wouldn't you agree?
Because her blood would be on it. But where is this conclusive evidence? Let us hear your theory on where this murder weapon is.
Well, it's, if I can't find the answer in the evidence I have on hand, we'll lose this trial. How did Gira get rid of the udon dough? Think, Athena. What do I have that points to suspicious behavior on Gira's part?
Now then, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. Where is the real murder weapon? Nice barking you did there. I assume you have the bite to back it up.
Stop distracting me, especially not right now.
Actually, we just read something that is obviously suspicious. No, not here. Oh yeah, Black Quill statement. There we go. Gira was outside feeding her dog a number of dumplings, which is very not cool. You do not feed a dog dumplings.
Take that!
Gira, what is it? And I'm just an innocent girl. I don't know anything about a murder. Let that cute act in your balloon. You get rid of the dough she used to kill Master Nano in a bold and daring way. She did it right in front of Prosecutor Blackwell's nose by feeding it to her dog. No, Oh, and he buried it, right? Of course, it all makes sense. I was puzzled as to why Gira, who should know her own dog's eating habits, would feed Jujmu more than he could possibly finish. Your Honor, please order an investigation in the yard right now. And what should the police at the theater be looking for exactly? Jujmu must have buried his leftover dumplings somewhere in around his doghouse. Dumplings that Giru made out of the udon dough with her blood in it. This is preposterous. Oh, thank you, Simon. If you hadn't kept me going, I might have given up along the way. What are you blathering on about? You still have work to do. Now, by your hand, finish this wretched case. You got it. Hiro, do you remember what you said would happen when the truth was finally revealed? The balloons would pop. Got it. Well, now the truth is out, it looks like me like it's your balloon that goes pop. Don't bite that. Yeah, see? Good. You deserve every second of pain you get. Pocahontas! I'm a Rakugo artist? No, you're a balloon artist. How is the one who was supposed to inherit the name? But then Shisho... Oof. Oh, your nose. Oh, you look so normal. Why are my balloons busting? Daddy, are you mad at me? Well, that's sad. I've been a bad girl. Oh! They were balloons. Oh, fuck. Oh, that would have hurt like a motherfucker. My God, you have black hair? Of course she doesn't have pink hair, Chronos. We have had people with pink hair. Like the second case we had in the first Phoenix Wright game. Was there not pink hair people? Pink suit. No, the dude had pink hair, right? It wasn't the secretary. It might have been the secretary lady, actually. I don't remember the names at all. Case to first Phoenix Wright. Not Arizona. Turnabout Sisters. Okay, the lady who also was well endowed had pink hair, but the guy, he had like purplish pink hair, right? Where the fuck is your name? Oh, whatever. Jesus. It's like purplish. He's definitely having, it's purple. It's purple hair in this photo I'm looking at. Yeah. Purple, pink suit though. Purple hair. Just a darker pink. Oh. Are you alright? That must have fucked up your nipples. The whole reason I entered the world of Raku in the first place was to follow my father's wonderful footsteps and inherit his stage name. His stage name? You don't mean... Endu Tornado. I knew I wasn't very good at storytelling, but I thought that if I did the stupid balloon thing like Shisha wanted, I'd inherit the name someday. But Master Tornado gave the name to his junior disciple, who also sucks. Yeah, that's why I took my revenge on Shisha during the show celebrating the names session. I mean, fitting. So that was your entire motive? I doubt anybody else could understand, but inheriting my father's name was everything to me. It was my whole reason for living. People have killed for less valid reasons. I mean, it's not a valid reason, but it's not the stupidest reason I've heard of. All of the days you could have taken your revenge. Why did you choose the day of the show? Because I wanted to pay Endu back for stealing what was rightfully mine. I wanted to pin the blame on him in the show where all of Tornado's fans were gathered. But then Endu tried to shift the blame onto Bucky Wheat, which is weird, and now we have the whole story.
There's just one more thing I want to know. Yeah, what the fuck? Wait. Why would he fucking try to blame Bucky? Instead of just, like, destroying the message. That's still a crime. Like, I'm pretty sure you would go to jail for that. Or, I think. We definitely have Googled that before, and I think the answer was yes. Depending on how severe the judge wants to be with you, it could be for a very long time. There's just one thing I want to know. Did you know that Master Tornado was making udon in his dressing room yesterday?
No, I didn't. When I saw the soba making tools, I was worried about my allergy. But it was my only chance to get my revenge on the two of them, so I went ahead and did it.
So it was premeditated crime, but in the end, you only went through with it on impulse. And the allergic reaction on your hand. It's from touching the soba in the refrigerator with your bare hands. When you were tampering with the crime scene after your master's death.
Yeah. By the time I wasn't cleared head enough to worry about my allergy.
Giru, how could you do all this, you idiot?
Giru, I get your desire to inherit your father's name. But what you really should have inherited from him wasn't his name, but his heart. His heart?
We are here! Do you have anything to add, Prosecutor Shamadi? Any objections? She just confessed to it, so it'd be weird if you did. No, Your Honor. Miss Athena Sykes.
Stop, homeboy!
I shall be sure to remember your name.
Okay, really?
It seems he finally recognized you as a proper adversary.
Oh, thanks. I don't give a shit.
It looks like there is no further objections. Bailiff, please bring in the defendant. Oh, are you sobered up now? Ah, good. It seems you have made a full recovery. Now then, the court finds the defendant, Bucky Wheat, wet, whatever, not guilty. And hopefully next time there'll be easier names. You look bored. You know they're not going to be easier names, Chronos. You know for a fact this game has been nothing but fucking torture for your illiteracy. The court is adjourned.
Congratulations, Bucky. I'm so glad you were found innocent.
Jesus, I don't know how to voice you now that you're not drunk.
Thanks for everything, Ms. Chickadee. It still sucks that you were accused of a crime you didn't commit. Did Endu have it out for you or something?
I don't think so. Endu said it was a spur-of-the-moment idea he got when he saw the soba-themed card.
Simon, where have you been?
I stopped in at Endu's request. Only you, Bucky, could get framed for a crime on a whim.
Yeah, no way. It kind of fucking sucks. I almost got convicted out of convenience. Well, at least you've been completely cleared of all charges, and I'm sure this will haunt you for the rest of your life, even though, you know, you were found innocent. Buck up, Bucky! On a more important note, what I really want to know is, why didn't Master Gino let Gira inherit her father's name?
What do you mean, on a more important note, Miss Chickadee?
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. Just go with the flow. Now, come on. You think the Master was trying to encourage her to quit the entertainment business?
No, that's not it. He didn't give the name to her because he wanted Gira to find her own calling in life. Sounds like something he really should have talked to her about. The poor whatever she wanted without being bound by her father's name or Rakugo. Making Udon was his way of showing his support for her in her new endeavor. That doesn't really make any fucking sense, but okay.
So that's why he called you to the theater, huh? To teach him how to make udon?
More roundabout way I've never seen. But that's Master Tornado for you.
So the entire incident happened because of a misunderstanding. That's sad.
Yeah? By the way, Gira wasn't the only person Master Tornado was trying to cheer on. Even the person in question still seems unaware of the Master's intention.
What? Oh, you talking about me? Oh, come on, no way. All that old man ever did was criticize my soba. That's not true, Bucky. There must be a way to make Bucky see how much Master Potato cared about him. That's totally safe right here, just in case. Post-trial wrap-up. Soba noodles crouched in the dressing room, covered in soba flour. Oh. No. The deed? Sure. It's either he was making soba noodles or the deed.
Take that!
Take a good look, Bucky. Whose name is on there as the holder of the title of this deed? It's still in my name. Master Tornado was just up to one of his tricks when he said he stole the shop from you. He was trying to force you to grow into a truly capable owner in your father's stead. Sounds like this dude had some communication issues. Not saying he should have been murdered with dough, just saying he definitely probably could have avoided the murder altogether and having Bucky yell at him if he was more normal. He probably used some tough love on you so the shop wouldn't just go belly up. Oh. Ew. Ew. That's disgusting. I see. I thought the other dude had noodle hairs. It wasn't actually hair though. It was just like a cup of noodles tucked on his head, right? I never knew. Oh, Master Tornado. I'm so sorry. Keep working hard, Bucky, and pay him back by living up to his expectations. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That was, no. That was awful. Thanks, Simon, and you too, Ms. Chickadee. One day my soba's gonna be good, so good it'll knock the old man's socks off clean. That's assuming he hasn't decomposed enough that his socks have fallen off in the ground. Maybe he's being cremated. I don't know. After all, I'm the 4th generation owner of the wet soba. Wet noodle number 4. It's also my nickname in college for a completely different reason. Chronos, I'm sorry, but I'd be better again. I better be getting back to my shop. Hold on. Can I place an order for delivery, Buggy? Yeah, Miss Chickadee. Could you deliver a bowl of udon to Giru on behalf of her master? Just to really rub it in her face? That she's gonna be fucking in jail for the rest of her life? Or executed? You got it. I'll make sure it's got all the TLC Master Tornado would have packed in it too. Oh, we're poisoning it? Put some buckwheat flour in the broth so when she eats it, she dies. Chronos, that's horrible. I know. I got nothing else, but I know. All right, you have fun, Bucky. Try not to get like a, I don't know, a metal robot armor or anything like that. At least I'm giving it their all, isn't it? I wouldn't know. I've never seen it. I wonder if I'd level up thanks to this case. Don't kid yourself. Trial would have been a spectacle and a half had I not been at your side. You don't know that. Huh. For a lawyer who's versed in psychology, you're too full of weak points. You need to learn to analyze yourself more objectively. Or you could just teach me your famous mind tricks. No. Way to shut someone down, and why not? Because the more pesky lawyers there are, the harder my job becomes. So it's in my best interest for you to remain green forever. Hey, what was that about my best interest, huh? Besides, weren't you the one who had the wool pulled over your eyes by Endu? Must you remind me? How could I have known Endu would do time soba? Hey, speaking of time soba, I just thought of something funny. Oh goody, I can't wait. Okay, here it is. In time soba, why didn't Mon number 9 get counted? Come on, do you know, Simon? How should I know? Because 7, 8, 9. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Roll on the floor, laughing, ruffle. That
I should have known. Come on, let's go get sober or something and go home. Your treat? I'll treat you 50% of the tab. And don't forget, you still owe me for that manju.
Really, Simon? It wouldn't hurt for you to pay for me every once in a while, you know?
Quit squawking and start walking. That was a good one, actually.
Hey, wait a minute! Wait for me! Not wait a minute! That's different! I may still have a ways to go as a lawyer, but just like Mr. Wright, Apollo, and Simon before me, I'm gonna get there someday. After all, I've inherited their passion for court and the law. Je peux le faire. I can do this. Isn't that the name of that Joker movie?
That's supposed to be a G? Yes, it is. All right. Cool beans. That is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.